Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through.
And the shots! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Pedri could move up a gear here. Hernandez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo, over to the left. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now the finish! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Forwards and with intent. Roberto Baggio. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Kyle Walker. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedri.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Kyle Walker. Koundé. And it's Gullit. Rui Costa is there, and he can get that clear. Cruyff. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gullit. Oh, that's delightful. Roberto Baggio. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played. Pedri. Now the breakaway. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Pirlo. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Played back in. And the shot! Bastoni gets good distance on it. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Great ball if he can get there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he get onto this? Roberto Baggio. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's gone for a throw-in. Thuram. Pullet. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rodri. Pullet. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Gullit. And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And they've got rid. Thuram. Hernandez. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Hazard. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it.
He's having a go!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Baggio producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rodri. And it's Gullit. And here's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Great hit! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
10.
number 3 coming up.
Numero 8. Hazard. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
Schneider tries to clear.
Il numero 18. Bale. Attenzione,
Koundé.
sostituzione.
Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gullit. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's a key interception. Gullit. And here's Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. That has not gone well. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's let fly. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Mbappe. And that's and the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Numero 15. Numero 14. Pirlo.
Gets his head to it!
Il numero 20.
Oh no,
Il numero
that
6.
could be a costly
Il
miss.
numero 13. Xabi Alonso. Attenzione, un cambio.
Hernandez. It's Bellingham. Hernandez. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Hernandez. It's Bellingham. Palmer. Now is this the final assault? And he's managed to get rid. Referee's given a throw.
Ci saranno
Fourth
3
official
minuti
showing
di
that there will
recupero.
be 3 minutes of added time. Foot in. Hernandez. Now who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Bale. Now it's Bale! And that is the last effort of the game. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the